Today we take a look at our updated Black Series display, all coming up on the next Action Figure Cave video. How's it going, folks? It's Michael here from the Action Figure Cave, and that's right, we are finally going to show our updated display case. So over the weekend I was able to put in all our 6-inch Black Series figures into the case. The case is still not completed because I ordered 2 rises from Collecting Warehouse like 2 weeks ago, and they shipped it out right away, but unfortunately the rises, the package never came. It's somewhere lost between Ohio and Pennsylvania. I've been having a lot of problems with the post office lately, so when that comes, I will put the rises in the bottom. But right now, just have the last shelf without any rises, but it's fine. I want to show you guys the display. I want to do that right now, so let's take a walk over to the display and check it out. All right, guys, so here is the display case. And last week we put up a video showing you a little bit of a sneak peek what we're doing. And this shelf here, the top shelf, was the only one that was filled up. Everything here was empty. We did do a video a few months ago on our Black Series display, and it's right here if you guys are interested in it. And it's the same display case, same lighting, it's just more figures, and we arranged the figures. So like last time we had about 60 figures in here. Now we have over 100 figures in this case. So now, last time I had them by original trilogy, then kind of threw the prequels in there somewhere and kind of mixed it up. Right now I have it by episodes 1 through 6, down to Mandalorian, and then sequel trilogy on the bottom here. So I mean, I'm not sure if it's going to be a permanent display because obviously I have a lot more figures on pre-order, and the figures do fall. And as we're going through this right now, we just had a victim right here. This guy, this Han Solo mud trooper, just took a spill. Okay, so the figure's fixed. The funny part about it is I had this display done over the weekend, and none of the figures have fallen up until now. So as I was showing on display, a figure decided to take a spill. Anyway, so like I said, here's the top shelf. I have some of the Phantom Menace figures. There's the Archive Darth Maul, and then you have I have Mace Windu up here. I took his robe off because I like him better without his robe. I actually have one of our awesome viewers has sent me some custom robes for Mace Windu and Darth Maul. And I was wishing that I would get that for the display video, but unfortunately, again, the post office has been really bad, and I have not gotten that. I know he sent it probably about a week ago. So anyway, here's the some of the Attack of the Clones figures. You got Obi-Wan Kenobi, Padme, and some of these Jedi figures here. Again, took the robe off this guy here because I didn't like it. Anakin figure, I like people that don't like this figure. I kind of like the Anakin Attack of the Clones figure. Looks pretty good. And then here's the Clone Wars figures. And then one of my favorite figures of the year so far is this Ahsoka figure. Look how awesome that is. Perfect. Really dig it. And then there's the Cad Bane figure. I mean, there's 3 figures right here. Like, wow, look at them. Like, this is like we're gonna have a top 10 figures of 2020, and I'm gonna tell you these 3 figures are gonna be in that list. I'm not sure if they're going to win, but definitely going to be in there. And then there's a Battle Droid, and there's the Jango Fett. This is the Gaming Grace Jango Fett. I don't have the original one, so that does for now. It's a pretty cool figure. There's that Walgreens Clone Trooper, and then another Phase 1 Clone Trooper. And we still have some clone figures down here. We have the Fox, and then here's another one of my favorites is Captain Rex. What a great figure that is. So cool. And then Bly, Gray. And you come down here, we have General Grievous, kind of chilling there. You got him to stand, he kind of is leaning, so it does fall, especially when you have the cape on. And then there's the Archive Anakin. I'm in the process of looking for a custom robe for him. That'll be cool. And then some some of the newest additions of these Han Solo figures. I didn't have these figures last time I did the display tour, and they're pretty cool figures. I mean, the movie's not one of my favorites, but it's a decent movie, and the figures are pretty good. I like this guy right here. Wish they did her in her different outfit. She was only wearing this outfit in the beginning of the movie for like 5 minutes. And then there's Han Solo, Lando, and then there's that weird droid. It looks like a droid fell over. Yep, she's leaning on Lando. I think L3. Yeah, she fell. So that's all right. And then you have the Target exclusive, which I got on Amazon for really cheap. And then there's this figure's really cool, even though it just fell before. There's the Mud Trooper, Han Solo Mud Trooper. And then Val, which I think is a great figure. I mean, really good scope. She's in the movie for like 10 minutes. I'm missing a couple of the Han Solo figures. I'm missing that dude with the forearms. I forget his name. I forget. And missing the Tobias Beckett. Another really good figure. I mean, good head scope. So I have a little bit of empty space right here, and obviously there's a lot of Clone Wars figures coming out. Ventress, so I don't have to shift things around. But let's go down to the third section here. There's all the Rebels figures. And there's a Rebels Ahsoka, which I thought was a really good figure, but after getting the Clone Wars one, wow. I mean, definitely still a good figure though. And then Hondo, I have him with the Rebels, even though you could put him in Clone Wars, but it's kind of crowded up there, so I put Hondo hanging out with the Rebels. And then you got some of the Rogue One figures. I don't have a lot of Rogue One figures, but this is the Death Trooper that came with the 3-pack. I think it was a Target exclusive. It came with Jin and Cassian. Those figures are not even on display because they're so bad. Like, they don't look like the actor and actress at all. And then there's Krennic, okay figure, and then Shore Trooper. And then you have some, I kind of put the New Hope figures in with the Rogue One figures because it kind of makes sense. I have the Princess, Rebel Fleet Trooper, and this Stormtrooper is the Mandalorian Stormtrooper, but I'm hoping to get more and put more down by the Mandalorian section, but right now I have him in the New Hope section. So let's go down to the Empire Strikes Back shelf, and one of my favorite shelves because it's probably my favorite movie. And then we have the probe droid looking pretty awesome in there, and then we have Vader. This is the Empire Strikes Back Vader, so we have this Vader here, and then we have obviously the New Hope Vader. And then you have Snowtrooper, Rebel Soldier, Luke, Hoth Leia. Another good figure this year right here is Dagobah Luke with that Yoda. Awesome. On the back there, and you have the Amazon, some of all the bounty hunters. So they're looking pretty good all together. Again, and there's the another Walgreens exclusive. It is a good figure, definitely cool. And if you go down here, we have some of the newer Endor figures. Light down here is not as good. Yeah, Biker Scout. And then you have Rapar, Wedge. So we're missing the Emperor. I had him at one point, but I did put him in a package to trade for a Hot Toys figure. So in case you're new here, we do collect Hot Toys too. There's that off-wheel Jawa, and then there's the 2 Mandalorians, and there's the Beskar one, and then there's the regular version. And then there's the Armorer. IG-11 is on pre-order. I had that figure. I had 2 of them. One I gave away in a contest, and the other one I lost. I don't know where it is. And the bottom here, this is where the rises were supposed to come in and help this display here in the bottom. So this is the sequel trilogy figures. I don't have a lot of sequel trilogy figures. There's a lot, especially from The Force Awakens, but I do like this Kylo figure right here. This is the last Rise of Skywalker Kylo. So it looks good with Sith Trooper and I'm coming to think of it, I have a Snoke figure somewhere. I know I have a Snoke figure and I forgot about him, so I gotta put him in there. And there's the Rey figures, nice and red. So again, if I get the rises, they're gonna go in the back here. So this is this whole case. This is like 100+ figures in this case. We do have like some figures closed too, and I'm going to show you those in a minute. But so something else I want to show you guys. So this is a display case, but I want to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what I'm trying to achieve with something else here. This is the Snow Speeder, which came out early in the year. This is like a centerpiece collection that came out a couple years ago. Does light up and everything. It's okay. So I'm gonna get more snow troopers and put them around this year. I want to have like a snow base here and kind of make this into a little diorama. So that's my plan for this display here. So here's our 40th anniversary carded collection. Well, this is really just Empire Strikes Back. And then, so basically, this is all the 40th anniversary figures carded. And my plans for these, I have a New Hope as well. Some of them are hanging on the walls in the other room, and I'm kind of arranging that room right now. So basically, my plan is to get acrylic cases full of these when the budget opens, because those things are kind of costly, and then hang them on the walls around artwork around the room here. So this is definitely a work in progress right now. So I have them in a box. I just took them out for this video. So when, in the future when we do a room tour, complete room tour, hopefully these will be hanging on the walls. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of our Black Series collection. So that's how we display our figures for now. That display case that we have is really cool. It's got the mirror and the lighting and everything, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a permanent solution for our Black Series figures, because we have a lot more coming out and running out of room. So I do have some ideas that I might want to display them in a different way, but again, that's for the future. For now, that's our display. So let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Let us know how you display your action figures, because I'm definitely always curious. So behind me is our Hot Toys display, and we haven't really showed that close up either. There's a couple more figures that we need to unbox. That will probably be our next display type video, will be the Hot Toys display. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. As for the room tour, I'm not sure when that's going to be. Hopefully we get to do that very soon. We do have some vintage collection figures that we want to show and other stuff. We have artwork. So anyway, guys, again, thank you for watching the video and supporting us. And for now, go display your action figures.